Before political anthems were popularized in rock and roll, Bob Dylan seemed to lead the pack in terms of social commentary. In the early 60s, the civil rights movement and anti-war protests began to sweep the nation and the world, and music was an important gear in mobilizing citizens to exercise their rights. The times they are a-changing stays deliberately vague, making it a universal anthem for most ages, and is essentially one of the most timeless protest songs ever made. This is the story of the times they are a-changing. Lyrics, lyrics, lyrics. This is where Bob Dylan truly shines, and interestingly enough, The Times They Are A-Changing was written in a 12/8 time signature, giving its lyrics a chance to shine unusually rhythmically. Nearly marching, Bob Dylan's song takes us on a hypnotizing journey through the atmosphere of his time. Dylan says he drew his musical and lyrical inspiration from 18th century English folk ballads. So instead of saying, "The times they are changing," he adds an A to make it "The times they are a-changing," similar to the old British tunes like "Here We Come A-Wassailing" and "A Hunting We Will Go." Dylan says, "This was definitely a song with a purpose. It was influenced, of course, by the Irish and Scottish ballads. 'Come all ye bold highwaymen, come all ye tender-hearted maidens.' I wanted to write a big song with short, concise verses that piled up on each other in a hypnotic way." The civil rights movement and the folk music movement were pretty close for a while and allied together at that time. And this can be verified by the way he ushers his audience into listening to the song. He literally asks in the first set of lyrics, "Come gather round people wherever you roam." With those lyrics, you can almost imagine a sleepy coffee shop in the heart of a bustling city where poets, artists, and musicians begin to share their perspectives on politics, religion, and life in general. Now, many people consider The Times They Are A-Changing to be a mainly political song, even to the point when blues musician Tony Glover joined Bob Dylan at his apartment and took a peek at the lyrics for this song. On Bob's table, he remarked, "What is this shit, man?" after reading the lines, "Come senators, congressmen, please heed the call." To which Dylan responded, "Well, you know, it seems to be what the people want to hear." But upon further introspection, Bob says he didn't really fancy The Times They Are A-Changing as a political tune at all. Bob says, "I was on 42nd Street. People were moving. There was a bitterness about that time. People were getting the wrong idea. It was nothing to do with age or parents. This is what it was, maybe. A bitterness towards authority. The type of person who sticks his nose down and doesn't take you seriously, but expects you to take him seriously. I wanted to say that if you have something that you don't want to lose and people threaten you, you are not really free. I don't know if the song is true, but the feeling's true. It's nothing to do with a political party or religion." The song became immortalized, as they often do, by tragedy. The day after President John F. Kennedy was assassinated, Dylan played The Times They Are Changing at a concert in upstate New York, as it was how he designed his set list. Nothing to do with the assassination. Bob says, "I had a concert upstate in Ithaca or Buffalo. There was a really down feeling in the air. I had to go on stage. I couldn't cancel. I went to the hall, and to my amazement, the hall was filled. The song I was opening with was The Times They Are A-Changing. The song was just too much for the day after the assassination, but I had to sing it. My whole concert takes off from there. I had no understanding of anything. Something had just gone haywire in the country, and they were applauding that song. And I couldn't understand why they were clapping, or why I wrote that song even." For a song deliberately written to be an anthem by an artist who remarks he wasn't positive why he had written it in the first place, The Times They Are Changing speaks to all of us in some way, about time and change. Not for good or for bad, but to accept that things do change, the impermanence of the now, and how we deal with that troubling reality as a society. If you enjoy these videos and want to support the channel, please consider becoming a patron. My videos will always be free, and this is a great way to help me make them better for you. Check out my debut album, The HollyHobs, on Spotify and Apple Music, and click the like button, subscribe, and notification bell, because that is the best way to get notified when a new video is released. See you next time.